Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And happy Thursday. Welcome you to the Breakfast Show, Marisha LaShay. It's so good to be here with you guys this morning. If you are just tuning in, this is season 3. Can we get a biggie bounce? Bankhead bounce. For season 3 being in full effect. If you have missed out on season 1, season 2, and the current season, you all is not lost. Okay? Let me tell you how you can go ahead and catch up on everything that you need to catch up on or that you have missed out on. If you go to YouTube first, that's first step. Second step, type in One Man Army with the exclamation mark at the end, and it should pull up everything. Say that doesn't work. Then what you can do is type in Marisha, Marisha, LaShay, LaShay, into the search box. When you do, I will come up, my beautiful face in my videos from current seasons as well as from season 2 and season 1 will come up and you'll be able to tune in. So please feel free to check that out if you've missed out on the previous seasons. I look forward to you visiting my page and also subscribing as well. You will also see other content on there from my teammates, such as my father, my cousin Kennedy, and my other teammates Nevaeh and Jaden. Well, you guys, with that being said, let's go ahead and celebrate season 3. Come on. Doom, 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 doom. All right, you guys, I'm definitely so excited about everything that is happening with season 3 and that has happened, okay? Not only that, I'm definitely taking the time out to give honor to God, who is the head of my life. Giving a shout out to my parents for allowing me to be born and doing what I love to do. Giving a shout out to my son, who is always my shadow and watching everything that I do, especially when I do these shows in the morning. That boy never misses a beat. He is my number one fan, and I love my son. Meanwhile, also shout out to my constant supporters from season 1, season 2, season 3. Thank you. I do not take this opportunity lightly, but the fact that I'm very ecstatic about the support and the views that I receive on a daily basis. You know, it's just the growth. It's the growth for me. It's the actual experience for me to keep going and to keep evolving as a creator and challenging myself to talk about those things that I have not talked about in a while or never talked about, you know, such as self-esteem, peer pressure, graduation, black boys, and much, much more. If I haven't already talked about the particular subject, it is coming up in upcoming episodes. So I'm definitely just taking the opportunity to give honor to God, who is the head of my life, just for allowing this to happen, just for it to be my third time coming around. So with that being said, give me a favor. Sit back, relax, and lend me your ear. I am Marisha LaShay, and I'm your host doing the most. I'm also a native of Chicago, and I'm checking in from Atlanta, Georgia. Hotlanta. Hey, anywho. For those who are wondering and just tuning in for your first time, or if you are a returning viewer, what is the Breakfast Show, Marisha LaShay? I just want to give an overview real quick. This platform was created to engage an audience worldwide with thought-provoking questions or statements and to encourage open dialogue to gain insight on multiple perspectives on a question or statement. Today is day 24 for the Breakfast Show, and this show will be in effect for the next 6 days. Yes, 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 yes. So welcome again, and I hope that you guys will join this journey with me if you haven't already. All right, moving on. Let's go ahead and do this quick check-in. For those that don't know what the quick check-in is all about, it is checking for your mental health on a day-to-day basis to check to make sure that you are taking a mental note of where you have been day after day. And that is measured on a scale 1 to 10, 1 being the worst day of your life. And you can be below that 1. You could be in the negatives because no one can ever tell you how to feel and why you feel the way that you feel. Meanwhile, if you are a 10, that means that you are having the best day of your life. And can I be above a 10? You sure can, because you can go up, and it's up, then it's up. All right. That may be a 20, a 30, a 40, a 50, a 60. Today, I am a reserved 50. The energy is there, but I am feeling reserved on some things. Just in the thought process, just thanking God for his strength, just thanking God for his energy. Because like I said, when you get up in the morning, and I mean you get up at the crack of dawn, 4:50, 5 o'clock in the morning, baby, you have to get your mind right and you got to get prepared to do what you came to do. Okay? You set the tone for your day. And I'm happy to have this going on at the start of my day. Being able to actually touch bases with God and pray. Being able to sit up there and get your meditation on. That is very, very important to me, being able to do what I do. Besides the preparation that goes into it months in advance. And just giving honor. That's all, paying tribute. So, for the next part of the show, this is definitely when we talk about the content, is the question is. For the quick check-ins and the questions is, please feel free to drop your 2 cents in the comment box below. Please feel free to drop those numbers on how you're feeling. Please feel free to drop your ideas, opinions about what the question is for today. So what we're going to go ahead and do is go ahead and jump right on in. And I say we because it's going to be me and you. And I know you guys like, wait a minute, what do you mean we? It's just you talking. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying we as in the team, us. You are included. So with that being said, my question for today is simply, why smile? We want to dig deeper into why we smile. Why smile? All right, you guys. Today we want to talk about why are we smiling? The different reasons as to why you can smile and why you will smile. So I have a top 10 list as to why people smile. So on your march, get set, go. Here's my list. One of the number one reasons for smiling would be reward smiles. So if you're getting ready to reward someone with a scholarship, with a treat, such as your students, your kids, and things like that, you are smiling because it is a positive feeling. It is contentment. It is approval or even happiness in the midst of sorrows. Those that describe this as reward smiles is because we use them to motivate ourselves and also others. Okay? Reward smiles involve a lot of sensory stimuli. Muscles in the mouth, the cheeks are both activated. It's also muscles in your eyebrow areas. More positive input from the senses increases good feelings and leads to better reinforcement of the behavior. Okay? A baby expects smiles from their mother. It triggers dopamine, which is a chemical, reward centers in the mother's brain because she is smiling, but the baby's expecting the mother to smile unexpectedly. And that dopamine is a good chemical. It's a feel-good chemical. You know, the mother is thus rewarded for her baby's apparent happiness. Okay? Number 2, affiliative smiles. Okay, let's talk about it. People also use smiles to reassure others, to be polite, and to communicate trustworthiness, belonging, and good intentions. You know, smiles like this has been characterized as affiliation smiles because they function as social connectors. We are connecting with one another. I am smiling at you because I am being friendly. I am polite. I want to reassure you that it is okay. And I want to communicate trustworthiness. Okay. That is what I want to do today. These smiles involve the pull of lips, according to researchers, that often trigger dimpling in the cheeks. Okay. According to research, affiliative smiles can also include a lip presser, where lips remain closed during a smile. Keeping the teeth hidden might be subtle reversal of the primitive tooth-bearing aggression signal. So you like, okay, you trying to keep your teeth, you ain't trying to scare the person. All right. The third type of smile is dominance smile. Okay. And what does that mean? People sometimes smile to show their superiority, to communicate contempt or desertion, and to make others feel less powerful. You might call it a sneer, like, okay. The mechanics of a dominant smile are different than the reward or affiliative smiles. Those are more friendly. This one is more like what they think they doing. A dominant smile is more likely to be asymmetrical. One side of the mouth rises and the other side remains in place or pulled downward, as I modeled before. In addition to these movements, dominant smiles may also include a lip curl and raising of the eyebrow to expose more of the white part of the eye, both of which powerful signals of disgust and anger. Studies show that dominant smiles works. Okay. Researchers also tested the saliva of people on the receiving end of the dominant smile and found higher levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, for up to 30 minutes after the negative encounter. So you hints as to you see that with a dominant smile, it leads to a negative encounter, right? The study also found that the sneer raised heart rates among the participants. This kind of smile is a nonverbal threat, and the body responds accordingly. All right. Number 4, the lying smile. Girl, that is a beautiful dress. If you're looking for a foolproof lie detector, the face isn't it. According to research, even the most experienced law enforcement officials only spot liars about half the time. Nevertheless, there have been studies that reveal smile patterns among people who are actively trying to deceive others in high-stakes situations. There was a study conducted in 2012. It was conducted by frame-by-frame analysis of people filmed while publicly pleading for the return of a missing family member. Half of those individuals were later convicted of killing the relative. Wow. Among the deceivers, the zygomatic's major muscle, the one that pulls your lips into a smile, repeatedly fired. Not so with those who are genuinely grief-stricken. Okay, so they basically telling you that in order to deceive, that muscle pulls and it's repeated fire versus those who are genuinely grief-stricken. Okay. The wistful, number 5, the wistful smile. What the heck does that exactly mean? Anyone who has seen the 1985 movie classic Steel Magnolias will recall the cemetery scene when Malene, played by Sally Fields, finds herself laughing riotously on the day she buries her daughter. The sheer direct dexterity of human emotion is astonishing. So we're able to smile in the midst of both emotional and physical pain. Experts at the National Institutes of Youth think that the ability to smile and laugh during the grieving process protects you while you recover. Interestingly, scientists think we might smile during physical pain for protective purposes, of course. Researchers monitored the facial expressions of people who are undergoing painful procedures and found that they smiled more when loved ones were present when they were alone. They concluded that people are using smiles to reassure others. Of course, because you could come out of a very rough situation, but if you are coming out of that smiling, then something is going right and you're thankful for that. Number 6, the polite smile. As we've already kind of talked about that, we know that we want to be able to protect others' feelings. When we first meet somebody, that's the smile. When we're about to deliver bad news, that's the smile. When you are concealing a response you believe someone won't like, that is the smile. The list of social situations require a pleasant expression is a long one. Okay, and the zygomatic's major muscle is playing a role in that. In your words, your mouth smile, but your eyes don't. Okay. Next, the flirtatious smile coming in at number 7. Number 7 is a flirtatious smile. You know how you smile to flirt, like, hey, what's up? You know that. All right, dating, psychology, and even dental websites often give advice on how to use your smile to flirt with someone. Tips: keep your lips together and lift an eyebrow. Okay. Some are coy, smile while tipping your head down slightly. Some are downright comical. They smile with a little whipped cream or coffee, froth on your lips. There's a lot of cultural influence on these tips and comparative little advice to back their effectiveness, but there's proof in smiling that makes you more attractive. All right, number 8, the embarrassed smile. Okay. This smile is provoked by embarrassment. Is often accompanied by a downward tilt of the head and a shifting of the gaze to the left. If you're embarrassed, you'll probably touch your face more often as well. Okay? Okay. Number 9, the Pan Am smile. Okay, what exactly does that mean? So, jumping right in on that, this smile gets the name Pan Am. Flight attendants who are required to keep smiling. Okay, even when customer circumstances are made to want them to throw peanut packs across the cabin. Okay, widely regarded as forced and fake. The Pan Am smile might have appeared extreme. Studies show that when people are posing, they use extra effort to yank on their zygomatus major muscle. As a result, the corners of the mouth are extra high. More teeth are exposed. If a posed smile is asymmetrical, the left side of the mouth will be higher on the right side. Okay. Those people that are involved in the customer service industry, you are doing the extra smiling. Even when they are getting on your nerve, you have to interact with the public and you want to consider relentlessly deploying the Pan Am smile because it could affect your health. And last but not least, coming in at number 10, we have the Dutchine smile. The Dutchine smile. And this is the gold standard. It is also the smile of genuine enjoyment. It is the one that involves the mouth, the cheeks, the eyes simultaneously. It's the one where your whole face seems to light up. For instance, when you are in love with someone, when you are enjoying yourself, okay, it makes you trustworthy, it makes you authentic, and it makes you friendly. They have been found to generate better customer service experiences and better tips. They have been linked to longer life and healthier relationships, okay? Like some of the smiles that you see like in college yearbook photos and, those folks are, most likely, quote unquote, in a 2009 study, those people that are given the dancing smiles and photos are more likely to be happily married much later. There was a later study a year later that found that players whose photo shows intense, authentic smiles had lived much longer and whose smiles looked less intense. Okay, so the takeaway is whether they express with your smile great bursts of feeling or they're intentionally created to suit a specific purpose, smiles serve an important function in the systems of human interaction. They may reward behavior, inspire social bonding, or exert dominance or surveillance. They can be used to deceive, to flirt, to maintain social norms, to signal embarrassment, to cope with pain, and to express what rushes of sentiment. In all their ambiguity and variety, smiles are one of the most powerful means we have of communicating who we are and what we intend in social contents. So with that being said, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that you guys enjoyed what you heard today about smiles. 10 top reasons as to why to smile. Okay? You guys have a thriving Thursday. I will see you guys at the same time, same place on tomorrow with the Breakfast Show with Marisha LaShay. Hey, have a good day. Hey.